Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating Helsinki and Espoo bus line 121A. 121A is basically pretty much the same as 121, but it will just continue a bit further. And because the line is pretty much the same as the previous one, most of the track has or the road has already been created, and that is why I will start by creating the line. There we go. Like I said, the line starts from the inside or the basement terminal, underground terminal at Kamppi, and then it stops at, let me see, it stops at Lapinrinne, and it stops at Länsiväylä, and then it will turn right to Länsiväylä. And it will then stop at Hanasaari, and at Karhusaari or Karhusaaren solmu, at Tapiolan solmu, and then at Niittysilta, at the Niittykumpu metro station, at Haltila, at Lystimäen risti, and then Ylisrinne, Itäportti, Alaportti. But then things will turn out to be different because it will stop at a stop called Kuunsilta, which is located one way in there, and now I will just have to create the other way of the stop. And it will be located in here. And like I said, this will not be an independent station, it will be a part of the Kuunsilta stop. And there we go. And then we just need to connect it with the network, and then let's build a stretch of double track over here. Or actually over here. Well, that's pretty much the same. But then we can connect this end with that, and then create this part of the road. So there we have the stop ready. And then the following stop after Kuunsilta is called Kuunkatu. Obviously that's going to be Mångatan in Swedish, but that's right. So Kuunkatu Mångatan is located right out here. Oops, double track please. Oops. And after Kuunkatu, we will then stop at Kalliolähde, Päritselän, And after Kalliolähde, we will then have a stop at a place called Holmankorpi, Holmkäret, oops. After Holmankorpi, we will then stop at Puolarmetsä, Bularskog, and after Puolarmetsä, the following stop will be Puolarmetsän katu, Bularskogsgatan, and then the bus will stop at the Puolarmäki, Bulubacken, and after Puolarmäki, the following stop is at Kukkumäki, Kukkubakka, And then from Kukkumäki we will go to Kaskimaa, Svedjemarkin, here we go. Sorry about that, I actually got carried away checking one thing. Yes, sorry about that. Then we will stop at Latokasken niitty Laadysvedsengen. And after Latokasken niitty we'll stop at a stop called Ohrakaski, Kuunsveden. Wait a second, I will have to answer a message. There we go. My friend just invited me for lunch tomorrow, so I will be going with her. After Ohrakaski, we will stop at Nauriskaski, Rovsveden, and after Nauriskaski, we will then have a stop at Latokaski, Ladisved, and after Latokaski, we will then stop at Kaurakaski, Havresveden, and after Kaurakaski, we will then stop at the Kulolaakso, which is actually one-way stop, Berendalen. We will make the two-way stop. And finally, Latokasken koulu, which is the terminus. And we will place the terminus in here. And then we will make it double until there. And single. Okay, thank you. from there on. There we go. So another line is ready. And then we will just have to create the bus line all the way until here. So where was I with the line? I was in Ålari. And actually 121A is a fairly long line, while 121 was a fairly short line. So that's an interesting fact. Usually it may be the other way around. But here we are, and then let's go back to Kampi. Oops. That's the stop that it's supposed to stop at. There we go. And that's it. We are ready. And now let's see how often the line actually runs. So it runs around every 30 minutes or so. That's good. Let's start by buying some buses to the line then. Or let's actually first open the line. There we go. Then let's see. Yeah, so we'll need 3 buses on this line to make it a half an hour. There we go. Line ready, buses bought, everything up and running. That's all, folks, and I will return with a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye.